स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्निर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हि या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। नमः शिवाय शान्ताय कारणत्रयहेतवे निवेदयामि च आत्मानं गतिस्त्वं परमेश्वर। Namaste to you all. Now let us just turn ourselves to today's topic, the Shivaratri. What do we mean by Shiva and why Shivaratri? From ancient times, when you go to the early human existence, especially on the Indian soil, what happened was the awareness or the vision went two ways. One, the external world, the nature outside. The nature was attracting. Beautiful landscapes, flowers, gardens, so many varieties of animals, birds and things. One side, and other was just to peep beyond the nature and see what is beyond. Nature itself is beautiful. What could be beyond it? The beyond was possible to penetrate by turning inward and outward to utilize the nature for our living, making our life comfortable. So we turned outside and developed science and technology. And while turning inward, we discovered the transcendental realm, both of our own existence independent of bodily existence and beyond this nature, where the whole universe appears and disappears, where this relative existence appears from, and in which it dissolves, just like I am microcosm, the cosmos is a macrocosm. We are built on the same principle. Now, when we come to the transcendental aspect of our existence, or anywhere, every object has behind it a background on which, or the substratum on which it is standing. Adhara. Everything has an adhara. Now I am speaking to you. Just I am speaking in a small matter which has the capacity to convert the localized voice of mine into electromagnetic waves that can spread throughout. The Vyakta is made into Avyakta. The limited is made into unlimited dimensions. What is the Adhara in which we are conversing now? Is space. Space is, the waves are moving through the space. Where does the space exist? You go on finding the Adhara. Finally we come to the whole universe. Where is the universe suspended? When we see the universe, just like me sleeping and waking up, the whole universe goes back to its causal form and dissolves in an absolute existence, and again reappears. It takes millions of years to manifest to the optimum level expansion and again contraction and dissolving. Just like I project in and through the three bodies, I withdraw and merge back in my spiritual existence every day when I sleep. Same way the universe. Now I have an existence independent of my bodily existence, because what is the proof? I leave this body and sleep. I separate. I am conscious now. This consciousness is withdrawn. And I enter into, because mind and senses are there, I enter into dream state, still I withdraw. Nature makes me withdraw rather. And when I withdraw, dream ends. I enter deep sleep. I enter the causal level, leave my identity, leave my knowledge and everything in seed form, and shrink back, still to a point, every day, every sleep, and then expand in the cosmic consciousness. Individual consciousness, Vyashti Chaitanya, expands in the cosmic consciousness, Samashti Chaitanya. Now, this transcendental aspect which supports the whole of the relative aspect of my existence as well as of the universe at the universal cosmic level is called Shiva. Shiva is eternal, unchanging reality, but with an identity when we come to the personal aspect of God. When we go to the impersonal aspect of God, He is the absolute existence in which the universe appears and disappears. When my own existence, I have two existences now. In waking state, dreaming state and all, I am projecting out and pervading the three bodies, coming to waking state. This is my bodily existence. Then I have my spiritual existence when I leave all the three bodies, gross, subtle and causal, and sleep off in deep sleep of the second stage of deep sleep. I am myself, infinite, eternal ocean of joy and bliss and peace. But my mind is not there to capture it. I have left the mind and senses and come within. I am beyond mind. I am beyond senses. I am beyond the bodily existence. That existence, what I am, is Shiva within. And the whole bodily existence is just a cover on the Shiva within. Similarly, when you take the cosmic existence, where the cosmic existence dissolves periodically, Srishti Sthiti Pralaya is constantly going on. This cosmic existence, matter and energy are interconvertible. Whole matter becomes energy, dissolves in the absolute, again projects. And the projection is slowly manifesting. The energy is under particular state of vibrations or the movement. When it becomes dynamic, the dynamic movement precipitates as matter. Energy precipitates as matter. Just look at this. I am sitting in a hall. I am on the sea coast just like you people. The humidity may be about 60 to 70% now. Imagine 60 to 70% of this air is humidity, water. I can't see. But if I cool this down, cool, you will see slowly fog appearing. Invisible is becoming visible. Cool. It becomes mist. Cool down still. It becomes water droplets and start dropping. Cool down still. The water becomes ice. how it's matter, solid matter it has become, you see. Like that, the energy manifests as matter. So whole universe appears. All the bodies appear. We all appear in it. So this is the, now for the whole universe in which it appears and disappears is called absolute existence, where there is no time and space. There is no law of causation. It is ocean of bliss, Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, bliss, consciousness, absolute. In it, the universe appears, manifests. When something is manifesting, it is the same thing. When water manifests in ocean as ice, there is nothing but ice. It is ice only. All this is Shiva if you see. But we can't see it. We can't see this world as Shiva till we get the enlightenment. I can't see the Shiva within myself nor in others till I get enlightenment. When enlightenment comes, you'll see divine everywhere. This is the Shiva concept. The whole thing, universe as Shiva, your bodily existence as Shiva, as the innermost as Shiva. But here, small differentiation we make just for the sake of getting back the identity that I am self. To get the enlightenment, we differentiate between the material bodily existence and my spiritual existence, between the world of matter that we see and the absolute existence in which it is floating. Oh, I have to go to the transcendent. I have to transcend this nature. Nature is there within me, obstructing my vision as kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, ahankara, raga, dvesha. What all is not there, which is obstructing my vision. Lust, greed, delusion, anger, ego, likes and dislikes, aversions and attachments. All these are making me unable to see. I have to transcend that. I have to go beyond. I have to get rid of those things which are obstructing my vision. Similarly, external nature, I am a part of it. I must identify with the rest of expanding myself to the cosmic level. That I expand my mind to be one with nature. I expand my heart to be one with all beings. And expand my awareness to be one with God. The inner and outer differentiation dissolves to give me one identity. The Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara, which we are seeing, the individual soul, the cosmos outside, and the consciousness pervading the universe as Ishvara. The three entities we are seeing just because of identifying ourselves with the body, that dissolves off. I see one reality, one homogeneous existence existing. That is Shiva. I am Shiva when I am united with the rest of the universe. I have separated and identified with one of the body, a part of the universe. Rest I have left out. When I unite with the rest, it is called yoga. What is yoga? I am identified with a small part of this universe as myself. I expand it to be one with the cosmos. Then I will see myself is Shiva. I transcend all the layers that are covering my soul. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. I reach my innermost self at the core of my existence. I am Shiva there. So Shiva is the absolute reality, unchanging eternal existence, which is beyond this universe, pervading this universe as universe and as all the jivas and dwelling in it. So Adhara, Adheya. Everything has an Adhara and Adheya. Knife is there. It has power to cut. The power is Adheya, the nature. And Adhara, the substratum on which the energy is there. The power to cut we call Shakti, and knife itself is Shiva. Shiva and Shakti go together. See, here is a chair in which I am sitting. This chair itself is Shiva, and the power which can make me sit on it, give me comfort, is energy, Shakti. Shiva and Shakti go together. Fire and its power to burn. Fire is Shiva, the power to burn is Shakti. Wherever you see, whatever you see, eye is there, it is Shiva. The power to see in it is Shakti. So at every level, everything has two aspects, Shiva and Shakti. Shivaratri, we observe to discover this reality. I do fasting to suppress my bodily existence. It is not torture of the body. The mortification of body is to awaken the spirit within. I am not this body. Mano buddhi ahankara chittani naham. Shivoham, Shivoham. I am Shiva. Why am I identifying with this body in waking state? The rest of the time I don't. But why do I do this? Because karmic load is pending. I have to undergo or work out the karma that I have done in the past, the sukha dukkha pending I have to work out. But this karma alone doesn't bother me much. The tendencies I have acquired. Vehicle doesn't bother me. When it is running, the momentum it has gained, that bothers me. It may run over someone or run over myself. This tendency acquired by us during our lifetime, we call it the vasana. The other is sukha dukkha, that's giving pain and pleasure to us. Action and reaction. So this vasana is to be destroyed. The body identity is to be destroyed. I keep vigil at night on Shivaratri. Why do I do that? I want to awaken my spirit. Oh Lord, I have heard that you are within. I have heard you are pervading this universe. I am unable to see you. Reveal yourself to me. I want to enter into eternal vigilance. So awaken, give me that eyes with which I can see you. The Devya Chakshu. So all this I do, worship, the various steps that I go through the worship, is all that I am trying to discover the reality. The Shiva I want to see. How is he? Where is he? In what phase? So this is the Shivaratri. When we come to the Shivaratri, it is every month it comes and goes. And what we observe now is MAHASHIVARATRI. Now, when we see the Shivaratri, it is associated. Everything in this universe is going in a cyclic order. Seed and tree, egg and hen, the sunrise and sunset, the movements of the planets, stars, even galaxies, everything is associated, is moving in a cyclic, because we are in a constantly changing flux, the universe. Universe is limited. But nature has to supply me unlimited. I want fresh water each time. It is made into cycle. Recycling. The water falls as rain, flows as river, evaporates and becomes cloud again, leaving all the dirt on the earth. How beautiful, you see. We have no means to separate the water from the dirty water on the earth, but small sunshine transports the water, removes only water, the rest it leaves, and gives it a beautiful form of cloud from where it rains down. The water is, every time you are getting fresh water, absolutely pure, crystal clear. How the nature, you see. So everything is going on cyclic. We are associated, we are inseparable part of this nature and human existence that we have been endowed with. We can perceive. We undergo so many transformations along with the seasons. 12 months. How the rainy season will be. How you enjoy. How the summer will be, the hot days. How the winter will be. When I went to US, the extreme winter, sub-zero, and hot, warm days. Rarely it rains, which we see very often lasting for many, many days here. There it is a rare thing. When we see this nature, how beautiful it is, especially Indian soil. All seasons passing through in various degrees. Now, each season creates an awareness. Each season has something to contribute. And each season, our sages have found out, how can I be one with nature and one with the divine? I am an individual. In and through the nature, I want to be one with the divine which pervades everything. There are moments in the season where my existence, the nature and divine, they are in tune with each other. When they are in tune with each other, we call it Parvakala. Shivaratri is a time when everything is in a different state of affairs. When we come to the winter after rains, we see fields with greenery. The whole field is greenery. The crop is just emerging out, the fruits. We worship Durga. Rains, demanding to be together. We worship Krishna, putting him on the swing and keeping Radha with him and swinging. What I seek, I give it to God. How these seasons are made, you see. How festivals are created. Same season come again, same worship comes again. Ganesha festival, Shivaratri, all these are. Suddenly, after the harvest, the whole field is empty. Dry season is appearing and it is looking very harsh, but pocket is full because harvest is over. Money has come. Granaries are full. Now, we have to cultivate the attitude of saving these for many. Annam bhavukurvita. Grow full maximum food material. but don't store it. Share with others who are not able to plow and bring out the crop. There comes the Shivaratri. Universal love. Serving who are in most need, because my pockets are full, my granary is full, and everywhere there is dearth. All fields are dry. Summer has appeared. Winter has is walking back. Look at the thing. Shiva is Tyagamurti, renunciation. He is full of universal love. Anybody calling any time, he is waiting. I am there. When all things fail, everyone goes to that Shiva. Help me, help me. Even Samudra Manthana, there were so many gods and goddesses waiting for each object coming out. When Halala came, the poison that's going to destroy the universe, everybody ran away. Who is there to receive? There we see Shiva appearing. Yes, give me. That love for the Jiva, where he is able to give his own life for others, we see in that Shiva. But left to himself, he is Atma Krida, Atma Rati. He is enjoying himself in his own glory. He is in the ocean of bliss and bliss alone. But a awareness of the whole universe is there in his heart. He is seeing the whole universe in his heart. Enshrining the whole universe in the heart, he is looking at the universe within. And there comes the worship of Shiva. I worship Shiva to acquire all those qualities. Be master of yourself. How much of self-control? How much of renunciation? How much of love for other beings? That aspect. And Jnana, he is one with the Absolute. He is one with the universe. He is one with all beings. That Jnana. Jnana Parakashta. Prema Parakashta. We see in that Shiva. I want to acquire, I want to become like that, is one thing. I want to transcend the nature and go beyond. Second thing, I want to know who you are. These are the three things that we do the worship of Shiva in this most auspicious moment during the whole year. Monthly it comes once. The darkest night of the month, Amavasya day. Shivaratri Amavasya. Every month it appears. So this night, the night outside, but inside it is shining within. So to turn myself inward, to become aware of the external world as I can see the divine in outside only when I see the divine within. As long as I bodily existence, I see only darkness, never the light outside. That too, on the darkest day of the month, the Amavasya, where everything is, no light. Only if at all some stars shine somewhere, we can see them glittering somewhere. So this is the Shivaratri. I want to see the light in the darkest day, darkest night, that to night, Shivaratri. And in that darkness, the light shines. Our life is a life of darkness, but it is pervaded by the light of God. So I am able to continue my life joyfully now and then, though pains and what bothers me usually, or bothers a man rather, is desire for enjoyment. It is binding. He wants to get rid of all bondages. I want to be free. The joy is within. Within is the ocean of ananda. But identifying with this body, I am speaking small momentary pleasures of this world, which is associated with parampara, dukkha parampara, causes of dukkha and bondage. I am catching that. And ocean is within. I am searching for droplets of joy here and there. And it is not joy actually, it is pleasure, sense pleasures. And again and Shiva, look at Shiva. He is sitting joyfully, experiencing the inner bliss. Object of senses do not give joy or ananda. When the sense objects and senses come together, ananda is released a small amount from within. This object can never have ananda. It is matter. A person I may be loving, it is not only perishable, disappears one day. Apart from that, it is not having any freedom. When I want, it is mine, I cannot say. It is an object. And it doesn't have ananda. Suppose a sweet meat. I eat, ananda comes from within. Suppose that sweet, if it is giving ananda, joy to me, I eat the second one, already law of diminishing return has already begun. Each morsel I eat, it is becoming enough. No. The 12th sweet I eat is going to come out. So, if ananda was there, each time I take same amount of, it is started becoming same object we first gave, so much of joy is giving dukkha now. So, ananda comes from within. So, ananda, each time I cannot get ananda because it will be the cause of dukkha also. So, here we see, I want freedom. Every jiva is trying for these three. I want sukha, I want shanti, I want swatantriya. I want happiness, I want peace, and I want freedom. These three is within you. Shiva is within you. That's why each time I look at Shiva, I want to become like that. Totally free from all bondages, from nature. Nature can no more bind me. To that state I want to go. That is the worship. And in worship, we observe fasting, vigilance during night, and worship. So, these three aspects, Shiva is supposed to be having various faces, just like we have, not only multiple personality. Now, we have multiple personality also. I am one with my father, I am one with my mother. Different personalities come out. When I am with friends, another personality will come. When I am alone, I am somebody. When I go to temple, another person is emerging from me. When I look at a person whom I don't like, another ugly person will come out. So many personalities are there. When you see a saint's life, what is he? Is what he is anywhere. When he goes to a temple, the same person is going. When he goes to friends, he is the same person. When he is in the public, he is the same person. When he is alone, he is the same person. one personality, the integrated personality. This identity, when we move towards this, how we are worshipping, what for you see? When we see Shiva, he doesn't have any. Now, there are phases. Phases is different from your personality. Now you have different faces, face, mukha. When you are in office, you are working, you are in a different phase, because here it is not presenting yourself or seeking anything, it is sacrifice, you are giving something. When you are in playground, you are a different person. There is nothing seeking. It is joy. It's a participation where you give happiness to others, you derive happiness. In office, you give your services and make your livelihood. Now, like that, Shiva has its phases. He is supposed to be of 5 phases, Panchamukha. We worship these 5 phases of Shiva. The Sadyojata and all these are the 5 phases. We keep it, we say it is turned in different, east, west, north, east, all these things. How do we differentiate? Ishana. One phase of the Ishana. Ishana is looking at the zenith. When you see the Shivalinga, especially when you go to Nepal, Pashupatinath, you will see 5 phases, 4 on the side, and above one is looking at the sky. Now, this phase, which is facing the top zenith, is called Ishana. What does it represent? When I am in the playground, what do I represent? I am a player. I enjoy play. What does Shiva, with upward face, what does he say? He is ruling himself. For me, who is ruling me? Nature is ruling me. Nature strives, and for him, he is self-ruling. He is looking at the infinite existence. He is Lord of himself. We are slaves of ourselves. Difference you see. This is the Ishana. Ishana Sarva Vidyanam. That Ishana is that. Other is the Aghora. These are in the order. Ghora is terrible. Aghora is non-terrible. And it is supposed to be south-facing. Most of the people feel south-facing as inauspicious. Sometimes we wonder, the Kashi Vishwanath, the Dakshineshwar, Divine Mother, all are facing south. South is Aghora. It is not terrible. And we see it is, when we apply it to the spiritual seekers, he renovates their life. He is called Aghora. That Aghora aspect is interested in the sadhakas. They want to transcend the nature. I want to be like you. Take me. That he renovates the lives of renovation. You know how we transform without changing the structure. We are going to change its utility aspect of, like that sadhaka is made. His whole thing is as it is, but his efforts are moving towards the attainment way. The third we see is Vamadeva. Vamadeva, that his face is always to the north face. And what we call, when we see the Shivalinga, the faces are put, that northern face, eastern face. This is northern face, up, and then the other is at south. The Vamadeva is north. And then Vamadeva is humble and ever ready to help. Waiting, just he is calmly sitting in his own glory, enjoying his bliss, his own bliss. But a antenna is moving all round. A vision is there in the heart of the whole universe, all beings. Anybody wants anything? This is the north face. That's why Uttara. In Sanskrit we use the term Uttara. Uttarottara, seeing the forward always. This is the Vamadeva aspect. Next we have Sadyojata. He dwells in the heart of all. Instantly he appears. Sadyojata. Think of him, he is there. Sadhya. Immediately he presents himself. For children, if they remember ghost in the night, immediately it appears in their minds. Like that, Sadyojata. The moment you think, and it represents the absolute existence. The Satya in which universes appear and disappear. So, Sadyojata is the another face which is facing the west, where the sun sets west. So, what does it create in us? It creates vairagya, dispassion. Dispassion is different from detachment. Dispassion is, it is there, it is there. I have so many property, this, that, and it is there. I am not attached to that. This detachment, attached detachment, is called dispassion. We use the term dispassion, vairagya. My children are there, property is there, I am taking care, lovingly I am serving all the family people. I am not attached to it, then it is dispassion. I throw them away or I run away from that is different. There is a detachment. No, here it is not detachment. The Shiva wants everyone to be happy and be helpful to each other. He gives vairagya, dispassion, to be with all, love all, serve all, but seek nothing from others. Don't seek anything. It is within you. You have, give it. Be a giver. Not let your hands be like this, not like this. Let it be giving, not like this anytime. So this dispassion is brought by Sadyojata. The last one is Tatpurusha. Is east facing, and he is a personality accommodating everyone. The rich one also can come, the beggar also can come, good person can come, bad person can come, anybody. Old bull, discarded people, all his ganas are with one eye, two faces, ugly looking, all these which are rejected and dejected by the world can safely go and he accommodates everyone. Good one, right one, sages, yes, come. Unwanted people, I am thrown away by this world, yes, come. You have a place in my door, in my house. So this is Tat Purusha. The Tat Purusha is his worship. Now, when we do the worship of Shiva on Shivaratri day, we first offer milk, the dugdha, abhisheka. It is done for the Ishana. Ishana sarva vidyanam, Ishvara sarva bhutanam. That we utter the Vedic chanting and do the milk abhisheka. Each one is taking away a layer from our own existence. Milk represents the Annamaya Kosha. As it is nature. Then when we come to the Aghora, we give the Abhishek of curds. These are all the most nourishing part in this universe. A newborn baby drinks milk because it's fully nourishes and it is sweet. The sweetness goes on increasing now, the sweet. And when it is curdled, it becomes curd. When we eat food, the food is becoming this one. Another part is becoming mind and senses. Annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha. The organ of action and energy is called pranamaya kosha. This is curd made into milk. Then when we come to the Vamadeva, Vamadeva is north faced and we give the ghee, still more refined. Curd is churned, butter is taken out and butter is heated, all dirt is taken out, refined. This is Vijnanamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, that is mind. You see, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, one by one I am taking out. I am pouring and again Shuddhodaka, water I am pouring, taking away one, as if I am removing one by one cover of mine. Then the ghee is poured and with Shuddha water it is removed. I am seeing one more Manomaya kosha, I am entering within. Manomaya kosha is removed. I am moving slowly towards myself. I am doing in the image just like I am seeing myself in a mirror. Mirror I am seeing and keeping my tilaka. How I am seeing there and doing. Same way I am doing Abhisheka to Shiva and my one by one layer I am taking it away. Then we come to the Sadyojata. After the ghee, Sadyojata. There we give the madhu. Madhu is honey. How the sweetness. Now the madhu is from all flowers. It has been collected. Now that is offered as the what I am taking from all things you see. The most precious thing is buddhi. It is Vijnanamaya kosha, where knowledge is stored. This is, I am going to pour the honey and take out one more layer. I am transcending the Vijnanamaya kosha. Last comes the Tat Purusha, the innermost, who dwells in the heart of all jivas, east facing. Sadyojata is west facing. Tat Purusha is east facing, who is all accommodative. To him I am going to offer sugar itself, mother of all sweets, from which all sweets are. That is the Anandamaya kosha. Pure sugar. It's the sweetest. So when the Anandamaya kosha goes, I enter into the infinite, eternal existence, the real Shiva. This is the worship what we do in our ashrama also. In every temple they do this Panchamrita Abhisheka. These Panchamrita are the 5 layers: Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya covering. That I take out one by one cover and enter into my infinite, eternal, unchanging reality that I am. I am immortal when I go there. I am Shiva. Shivoham, Shivoham. So the puja ends with meditation on Shiva, and that is the worship. Ends with the last Sharanagati. After everything is over, the Shiva is worshipped and the Sashtanga Pranama is made. I am Atma itself, myself itself is being offered with all that. When I go to the real Shiva, transcending all the 5 layers, I offer myself as the last offering. This is the whole essence of Shivaratri.